We offer after-school tutoring, mentoring programs.
Why you talk like a white girl?
You caught me. I'm rocking blackface.
Shut it. What are you doing this?
Why ain't you married? I'm breaking up with him tonight.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not.
My dad said, ain't nobody checking for bitter black women.
Black women aren't bitter. They're just tired of being expected to settle for less.
Her outfit settle for less.
Just let us do it when it goes.
All right, guys, we're live here at the University of Michigan. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we're doing Young Turks on Fusion, and we got some great topics for you guys. They actually had a huge controversy here about some racist posters that went up around school. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about is the media liberal, is it conservative? But that's not what I'm doing here. I know I'm live, so that's why I wanted to explain to you guys why I'm here at the campus of the University of Michigan. But I'm doing Loser Donald right now. Okay, I read this just now. It's amazing. So I know all of these are amazing, right? So back in the day, Donald Trump, well, actually, just today, he said about veterans who are suffering from PTSD. He said, well, a lot of you people in the room here, referring to not the veterans, but the people that are in the room, I mean, you guys are strong, but some people can't handle it. No, that's not what you say about veterans who have PTSD. They didn't. It's not that they couldn't handle it. A bomb went off under them. You wouldn't know about that because you never went to Vietnam. You never went to war, Donald Trump. So that's why I want to tell you guys how he got out of it. So back in the day, he should have been drafted. Now, he got out of it the first 4 times the most standard way there is. He went to school, and he got deferments for going to school. That's why he didn't go to Vietnam. That's his first 4 deferments, not a big deal. The 5th one, he's out of school. He had just done sports in school when he was at Fordham. He did football, tennis, squash. Not as many at the University of Pennsylvania, but he also did that. He was always talking about how healthy he is. He's still talking about how his doctor is saying that he would be the healthiest man ever elected to be president, right? But he gets out of school. At that point, Donald Trump today talks about like, oh, I had a phenomenal draft number. It was very, very high. How is a draft number phenomenal? Is it phenomenal if it's high or if it's low? What does that mean, right? And so he's like, all right, it turns out, no. He actually got a medical deferment before there was ever the draft numbers. That is a fact. He got the deferment in 68. The draft doesn't start calling numbers until December 69. Again, another lie. One lie on top of another. But here's the amazing part. The medical deferment, you know what it was for? It was for bone spurs in his heel. When he was running just a little while ago, they asked him, which heel? A couple of months ago, and he's like, I can't remember. Oh, that's the medical deferment you got, so you didn't go to war, so you didn't go to Vietnam. Later, his campaign had to put out a statement saying it was in both heels. Yeah, that's it. He couldn't remember it because it was in both heels. Does he have it now? No. When they asked him about it, he's like, don't get me wrong, I'm in phenomenal shape. It was a minor issue. Oh, kids went to go die because you had a quote-unquote minor issue and you didn't want to go to war. So don't talk about veterans who have PTSD when you chose not to go and you made that decision. And I know a lot of people didn't want to go to Vietnam. I know why they didn't want to go. I get it. But don't go around pretending you're a tough guy. By the way, he can't help himself. When asked about the letter that he got from a doctor getting him out of Vietnam, he can't remember the doctor's name. You know, it's his daddy. His daddy got connections, got him a doctor, pretended there was bone spurs in his heel. You know it, even if you're the most conservative guy in the world, you know he didn't have bone spurs in either heel, let alone both heels, let alone he doesn't know which heel. But they asked him about that letter. He's like, yeah, I got a very strong letter from a doctor. What does that mean? Why is it a strong letter telling you about your bone spurs? It's a strong letter because, 1, he calls everything strong, and 2, because he's like, get me out of Vietnam. He later told Howard Stern, his own personal Vietnam was avoiding STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, while he was partying. That's while other people were out dying. So today he comes back and says, oh, people are strong, but the ones who aren't, I guess they get post-traumatic stress disorder, How do you support this guy? Okay, that's who Donald Trump is.